y'all, so I'm back with another video, and it's Tuesday, so let's get into the video. So today I'll be talking about if you should get a tattoo first or if you should get a piercing first. Okay, so like for me, I had got my tattoo first, but in my head I should have got my piercing first because I feel like piercings, they hurt. Don't get me wrong, they do hurt, but like that's only like 2 seconds. Like no matter where it's at, it's only like 2 seconds. They just gonna take the little clamp thing, put it on, stick it through, bam, you done. But like with the tattoos are different stories from piercings. Like people don't understand. Like a tattoo, you have to sit there and endure pain for however long it's gonna take for them to do this tattoo. So like me personally, I recommend getting your piercing first because it only take like 2 seconds. Not really nothing major. I mean, like, it's gonna hurt. Don't get me wrong, like it's gonna hurt. And it's gonna take a moment to heal, but at the same time, get your piercing first. Just get your piercing first. Like, but only if your parents allow you to get your piercing. Like, don't be sneaking to go and get piercings. But yeah. So the only piercing that I have is my belly button ring. Speaking of belly button ring, y'all can go and check out my belly button ring and choker collection down below. Make sure y'all go and watch that video. A lot of y'all been watching that video, so apparently y'all like that kind of stuff. So yeah. Okay, so right now I have this. Bring it down the camera. And I have this belly button ring in. I don't know if y'all can see it close. It got the little moon in it with a little pendant on the inside. Yeah, so I had got my belly button pierced when I was 17. Don't be like me. Get your belly button piercing when you're 18 and grown, and make sure you go to a shop because you need ones in people's basements stuff. Like people, they don't be clean how they supposed to be clean. Like some of these people don't even be wearing gloves, and like they've been touching on other people's skin. Okay, so speaking of my belly button ring, I didn't have it in for like a couple of months. So like yesterday I was trying to reopen it back up because the bottom was open but the top was closed. And on the scale from 1 to 10, like the pain to put your belly button piercing back in once your hole has closed is like a 8. Yeah, it's like an 8. So since I did reopen it yesterday, it started back to pus and like bleed a little bit in the 2 little piercing, like when my piercing was pierced at. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to retake care of it like I had to take care of it when I first had got it done. So I have some sea salt. I have some sea salt. I got some tissue because I don't have no cotton swabs. So usually I use cotton swabs and spray the mixture on there. So I'm gonna take some tissue and my water bottle, and I'm gonna fill it up with some warm water and put some sea salt in there and shake it up and just spread it on my tissue and put it on my belly button piercing. So I'll be right back. Hey y'all, so I'm back. So I just took some of the sea salt and I grinded some in my hand right here. Okay, so I'm gonna add some to this bottle. Well, I'm gonna add it to this bottle. I'm letting the hot water run. So just put it in your spray bottle or cup. Usually I use a cup, but if I use a cup, then I'm gonna pour it all over my body and I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so hey y'all, so I'm back. I put the sea salt in my spray bottle and I got my tissue. I'm just gonna spray it on there. It's supposed to be as hot or as warm as your skin can handle it, so be very cautious when you're doing this. Just stand on it. If it'll come out. But it's better to use cotton swab or like a cotton ball. So you just take your little wet tissue with the stuff on it, hold it up, belly button piercing. I just reopened it so it's pressing back up and I just hold it on there. And I'm gonna do this every day. And I'm gonna do this every day for at least about a week. Cause I basically like reopened up the belly button ring. Well, the belly button piercing. So I'm gonna just follow the same procedure I did when I first had got my belly button pierced. Make sure you move it and clean whatever pus is on it off. Let's see, I can see it. This the bottom. And then like this the top. Oh, and I got my top pierced. I know a lot of people get their top and bottom pierced, or just the top or just the bottom. Be cautious when you're moving it around because it's going to hurt a little bit. Okay, so that's it. Oh, and before that, I had put some hand sanitizer on my hands. So make sure you put hand sanitizer on your hands before you start touching your belly button piercing again. Okay, so back to tattoos. Okay, so if you want to get a tattoo, make sure you go to the shop. I want to say make sure you pick like at least 2 of your favorite tattoos and then like narrow it down to 1. Depending on how you can handle your first tattoo, I don't know if you should get a big one or a small one, but I had got a small one. I just got my nickname right here on my wrist. So yeah, it didn't hurt that much, but it did hurt. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 10. Like people always ask, what does the pain feel like? It feel like your skin is getting split at a fast rate. Like, and you can either sit there and not say nothing, or you can sit there and make little faces, or I mean, it's depending on you. Like everyone's pain tolerance is different. So yeah. Oh, and if you're underage, make sure you get your parents' permission and bring them with you to the shop, because you're going to need them there to sign some paperwork and all the extra stuff, because that's the procedure when you go to the shop. So, oh, and tattoo care. So make sure you don't scratch it because it's going to itch. Don't scratch it because it's going to itch, and you're going to scratch off your I guess the ink that was used in tattoo. I guess you'll scratch off the coloring and then it's gonna look ugly. Make sure you get you some A&D ointment to put on there. And be cautious when you get in the shower, because anytime you get a tattoo and that first shower or a bath is going to sting. It's going to sting. And yeah. So make sure you go to a good shop. Yeah, so like that's about it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Witness the greatness.